So we just gotta make our one color that does not have a name yet. I guess I kind of need to get a name for that soon. But we just need for the pigments in it is Amber 114 from Loreworks and Red Rum from Dead on Plastics, not Dead Plastic. And it is 60 drops for 2 cups and 40 drops for 2 cups. Alright, so here comes the long process of putting drops in. Alright, so we're at like 35. Alright. There we go. There's all the red rum. So I'm assuming you got it now. Thanks, Dad. Well, I had one earlier and then realized I messed it up because I forgot to look for the recipe to this color. So I had to end it, and it was only like a minute long. Alright. Then I just need 40 amber. Oh dear. Alright. That's fairly well close. Around 40. Dad, are you fighting yourself in the chat right now? Okay, using the new microwave, apparently. Oh no, not there with my pigments. Okay, we have 6 people. One, two, three. Alright. 4 glitters go into that color once it's ready in 3 seconds. And 2 pearls, gold and copper. Okay, so far it just has 60 drops of amber from Loreworks and Hello to Lane and 40 drops of amber, 60 drops of red rum. I don't know what I said. Something along those lines. I need a quarter cup of 15 thou black hexagon flake, which is my lowest amount of flake right now. So just a quarter cup of that, or quarter teaspoon. Quarter cup would be a lot. So I just need a quarter teaspoon. And this is for 2 cups. So for one, just divide everything in half. And then after that, it is an 1/8 teaspoon of 40 thou black and 15 thou ghost red flake, which is a cool, like, it almost looks pink. This is the ghost red flake. What's your new favorite worm? Is it the color or is it the worm itself? Well, in that case, then what was it? Was it that June bug and, or somebody suggested some sort of June bug color, and then it's a 16th teaspoon of 40 thou fire red from Loreworks. All the glitter was from Loreworks this time. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I did see that one. Yeah, I saw that one. Of course, I can't recall it off the top of my head. Yeah, I did see it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go rewatch it now. Yeah. I gotta rewatch it because I can't remember 100% what it looked like. And then it's a 32nd of a teaspoon of both of these pearls. This is the copper pearl. You could use it to make a great vein or bloodline in your swim baits. Unfortunately, I don't have an open bore swim bait, so I only have my jumbo trumbo prey bait. But I don't have a triple injector, so it wouldn't turn out the way I'm kind of thinking. Because triple injectors make it go the whole way through. The way I would do it would be hand pour a line in, and when you do it that way, it's thinner. Oh, yeah, I remember it now. Oh, wait, you did not post that one? I'm thinking of a different one. Yeah, okay. I was thinking of one. I think I just saw one of Makin doing something like that. That's probably what I was thinking. Got 2 channels mixed up. Hello to Tate Blue. So right here is the color we will be working with. Ooh. Just a bunch of color going on. Where I am at, it is 7:51 right now. AM. I should probably say it. Alright, so we are just going to heat that up a little bit more and then degas it just to make degas go easier. I wanted to do one degas before I started the live stream, but I kind of forgot, so. And then we're going to be doing a bunch of baits in it. Ecto crawl, leech, curly tail, and Ned crawl, and the stickworms. I'm in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think the earliest I've made baits would be 6:30. That was the earliest I made baits, 6 a.m. My water bath is not too dirty, so I'm just going to use the water that's already in it. Alright, so throw this on a degas. It's just a vacuum chamber. Oop. Okay, apparently I locked the camera. Did not know that. Right over there. And then just make sure that valve is closed, which is the burp valve, and it's just in there, and it pulls all the air out of the chamber, which pulls all the air out of the plastic. Very simple concept. And I just locked the camera again. Okay. What 2 molds do you guys want me to inject first out of the ones that I listed? Because I'm going to do 2 at a time, that way I can get a bunch done at once. So you guys can just choose both crawls or one crawl and the curly tail or leech or whatever. Yeah, I was hoping to do that this morning on the live stream, but I don't have my purple glitter. That's with all my airbrushing stuff. And I kind of forgot that, so. Because I really wanted to do that on a live stream, because I'm pretty sure that's... Alright, Ecto Crawl I will do. I feel like that's just a good mold to do. Or a good method to do on a live stream. Because the more questions I get, the better, so. Or the more educational one can be, the better. Alright, now we have no bubbles. We just have little indents in the top because the heat's different, so I can just spin this around. I'll just do the Ecto Crawl and the Ned Crawl. Make it easy. 1 minute. Ecto should already be clamped up. There would be the infamous Ecto Crawl, 3.4-inch Ecto Crawl from Angling AI, right there. And then the 2.5-inch Ned Crawl from epic bait molds right there, and there's 2 over there and another one down there. Oh man, I forgot to throw the skins in. Oops. Our colors a tad barely. Yeah, that doesn't even equal a lot. It probably still looks like it's 2 cups, so it's a tad oversaturated because it's missing the other amount that it should have, but I won't even be able to tell once I put that in there. Just get these molds clamped up. Oh yeah, feels great on bail string fingers. And if you have no idea what that means, it means your hands are open from bail strings. Okay, so now this is when it's really helpful to have a dual injector and a single, because I have 3 injectors. So, oh yeah, also I have another microwave. If I just turn this right there. And I meant to use the one down here because it's easier when I'm only running one, but I accidentally put it up there, so. Alright, just gonna mix this up real quick to get all that flake suspended. Grab one of my injectors. These are all 6-ounce bass tackle. This is the single because it has a thinner top. The other ones have a bigger top, and they're the doubles. I watch Marlin Bates World's Worst Fishing. Baker Builds. I think that's what his channel is. It's airbrushing. And then Lane, and then the other Lane. Those are all my primary ones. Every now and then I watch Real Blue Rod Customs, I think, which is rod building, obviously, which I kind of want to, well, not kind of, I want to do because it looks really fun. And then Fly Fish Food is in there too, on everything to do with flies. I also watch Epic Bait Molds themselves, but they put everything out every now and then. Alright, now we just gotta demold these. I don't think I will, oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I misread your comment. That's why it took me a second to respond to that. Jeez. Ow. Don't try to clean off your injector while it's still hot. I'm totally not doing that right now. I'm pretty sure every live stream I say not to touch anything when it's hot, but I always touch it when it's hot, so. So the best way to tell if you can demold quick is if you take your clamps off and your sprue does not shrink. Now, of course, I'm holding it, but I already took one off and it did not shrink. Because like when I pull it open, you can see it kind of like suck down in. If you take your clamps off and it does that, then it's still way too hot to even demold. But there's the Ned crawls. They're held up enough, and I'm gonna put them in a water bath anyway, which is just room temperature water, which is cooler than what they are, so it kind of shocks them into curing, and then they set up a lot. Because if I take one of these, it's really squishy, and then when I pull those out of that water bath, I'll show you again and you'll see how they're not so squishy. Oh, I thought my TV just asked me if I'm still watching. I was about to go crazy. It's only been 20 minutes. I'm not even watching anything. I just have music on, so. Alright, here come the ecto crawl. Belly side. Then the top side. My best selling designs, I will not be able to tell you because I don't have a website yet. But in general, it's probably anything that's watermelon or green pumpkin, and then like your normal crawdad or worm, like stickworm. That's about as generic as it gets, so I would assume those are the best. But when it comes to custom baits, I'm not entirely sure. Well, I should be doing another giveaway soon. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. Because almost every live stream I jump by 20, so. And usually the first one of the week jump at like 30 to 40. And then I'll be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway of baits. And also, I'm working on starting a company, so I'm not just gonna send free baits all over the place. Or you can just do what that one person said in the comments about bashing you, and you're probably too young to get a job, is my guess. Alright, so here comes injection number 2. All I did was keep that warm in the microwave without it being on. Then you can get a job at 13. You can get an agriculture involved job, which is what I had. Well, I still work on farms, but you just get a worker's permit at the age of 13 and then apply for farms. Or walk up to their front door and ask them if you can work. Okay, put that back in the degas. We'll get probably, not degas, microwave. How much or what? I don't have any custom modes. I'm hoping to get the website by the end of June. Wait. I'm trying to figure out how long it takes to get an LLC. It would probably be mid-July because it takes 3 weeks to get your LLC, so. Yeah. The baits, well, it depends. Like, little itty-bitty packages like this are in between $2 to $3. I don't know how much that one is, don't ask me, because I haven't figured that much out yet. And then the big, like, worms and stuff are $5 for 7 or so. Bass baits are, you can use those for bass. I've gotten bass on, well, wait, there it is. Those little tadpoles have gotten me bass. And they're 1.3 inches. I got a 14 incher. Okay. But bass baits in general. A 7-pack of stickworms is $5. A 9-pack of leeches are $5. An 8-pack of Ned crawls are $5. Alright, demold. Well, you also gotta account for shipping. I probably should have said that. Don't get too wound up. Oh. Demold number 2. And shipping's like $8 for anybody that's wondering how much shipping is running right now. It'd be awesome if it could drop majorly. I don't even think it will. If gas prices go down, there's a chance that they might drop shipping down, but I don't think they will. Because everybody had to keep paying shipping anyway while the prices are high, so they probably won't drop it. Just my analogy. Yeah, I've been looking into Shopify. I think that's the one I'm going to use. I got to figure out all the fees. Right now they're running, you can get a week free trial, and then you can get your first month free, or not free, your first month for $1 on Shopify. But yeah, those fees are a good point. But as long as the company is successful, I can pay those fees and we won't have any issues. But you never know. I need to get more content out. That way I have a bunch of people that already know about the company and will buy. Okay, hold on. Just get a wooden stool that I had to build for a class, but it is like extremely water repellent, beyond water repellent, so just grab the. You don't want to leave them in the water too long because they'll start losing color. So now they're a bit firmer, but they still haven't cured 100%, so after a couple of days, like 4 to 5 days, they'll be pretty tough. Tough enough for fishing. Unless you fish where I fish and there's little sunfish that go across the bottom and, oh look, I'm going to cut off this bass and then rip the appendages out before the bass can bite it, which slightly drives me insane. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah. Thanks for the insight on Shopify. Alright. 2 more baits to pull out of the water bath, I think. 3 more. Couldn't see that one Ned crawl. Go. Try to keep the water away from where the plastic's going to be at, even though I literally just put this on the table, because it makes it pop and everything. My email is fishinnabarrelbaits@gmail.com. That's fish in a barrel baits. So, what kind of gar are they that you catch? Because I've never caught a gar. Gar are not that popular around where I am. I wish they were, because they look fun to catch. Big long nose on them. Ouch! That's my fingers. That was hot. Don't do that. Nobody do that. Okay, that's still... That needs reheated a tad bit. And we're using the bottom one, that way I don't have to pick that up. It's so hot. Oh shoot. Wrong button. There. 17 people. Thank you to all of you 17 that are watching this. I should have said the 8 earlier when I had 18. Long nose gar. Yeah, I know what long nose gar are. I always get those mixed up with the spotted gar. I really want to catch a muskie one day. I can make muskie baits. I've already made muskie baits for my one friend that went muskie fishing. And before anybody thinks, no, I did not give those away for free. Okay. That is ready. Here goes our last injector before we need to start cleaning injectors. The warmer these injectors get, the more plastic I'll be able to save out of them, which will allow me to get more injections before remelting stuff. Because right now I'm not throwing the sprues or anything back. I'm just throwing them into a separate Pyrex cup. That way this still has liquid and does not need degas, because all those bubbles right there will pop. Oh, you have a pond outside? Well, that's nice. The pond I go to is a third, if not half of an acre, and it's 10 minutes from where I am. And I just pinched my nose, so that's why I sound like that. Okay, yeah, I'll check my inbox. Oh, just about ripped my fan off where it is. Would have been a hang of a noise. Alright, so I'm going to start cleaning my injectors here. The best way, if you're trying to make a bunch of baits fairly quick, when you're cleaning your injectors, pull this piece out, the nozzle piece, and then open it. Like 3 acres? Jeez. And then I'm going to lubricate all my injectors. That way, the reason I do it that way is so none of your nozzle pieces get stuck in the nozzle. Now, it is fun if you're just making baits without, like, trying to make a bunch, because then you can shoot that little piece everywhere. 20 people, thank you to you 20 that are watching this. That helps out the channel a lot. And then your excess worm oil from lubricating your injectors, you can literally put, like, you can shoot it into your Pyrex cups if you want, because that's one of the ingredients in plastisol. Or you can just wire to a garbage can like I'm going to do and push it all out. That just keeps it from getting everywhere by letting the excess run out. I get my plastisol from Dead On Plastics. This is swim bait, jerk bait blend. It's just a medium for everything, so. Okay. I live in Pennsylvania. We have bass, sunfish, and trout. And pike, northern pike, and pickerel. There's supposedly gar, but it's not like walk 3 seconds down the road and you have a good gar. I would like to go fishing in Florida someday because it looks very entertaining with all the bass and all the other fish. I want to go in the Gulf too, Gulf of Mexico. In case anybody thought I meant I want to go golfing. I don't think I'm patient enough to do a 18-course golf. Yeah, I don't think you're far from me in Reading. Pretty sure that's like 2 hours. Ouch. I think I just ripped my hand open again. Big smallies, okay. So far, the only spots I've gone other than the pond I keep going to is the Conica jig. The other day we were at the Conica jig and I was just stealing sunfish out of the water. I kept putting flies on the end of my rod with no weight, a spinning rod. I don't know how to fly fish, but I have flies that I've made. But I was just putting them in the water and twitching them, and every now and then a sunfish would be dumb enough to come by and bite it, and I'd pull them out of the water. I got like 6 of them that way. I tried to get a bass, but I scared him. I hit him in the head with a piece of split shot. It was like a 12, 14-inch bass that was just down there with all the sunfish. I think he ate a couple too, because every now and then there would be one that disappeared. And I just lost all my plastic. Why did I put it up top again? What's the no you don't to? Did I miss something that needs to be said no you don't? Or am I just lost? Okay. So, injection number 4 coming up. Out of these 2 molds, I have no idea how many I need to do. To make 5 packs, that's just what I usually do. We're going to be remelting after this one. So 3 injections of the Ecto Crawl is 1 pack. And then 2 of the Ned Crawl. Oh. Oops. I angled the injector. Okay. So 2 times 5 is 10 injections. So we're roughly a little less than halfway. On the Ned crawls, and we need, I'm still loading system processing, hold on. Smoking baits, if you want, you can promote your stuff. I don't really care, because I don't have anything yet, so it's not like you're taking anybody from me. And I'm pretty sure most people that buy baits from small bait makers buy them from a bunch of different ones. So I started airbrushing first on bait making, and then got really interested in soft plastics. And that's just going to be the start of my business while I work on getting stuff built up for airbrushing. So yeah, it is extremely interesting and insane at the same time. You're going fishing, so have fun going fishing. Ow. Things We are a fifth of the way there with the ectocrawl. I was it. Oh yeah, 15 injections for the ectocrawl. We did injection number 4 with everything. 10 of the nid, 15 of the ecto. The ecto and the curly tail worms take the most. Because the curly tail worms, there's 8 in a pack. So I have to do also 3 injections. And if you're saying that does not work in math, yeah, it doesn't. I make 9. It's a 3 cavity mold, but 8 in a pack for 5, so. Oh wait, you're already fishing, okay. How big of a gar was it that you just caught, or you did catch, or whatever? Alright, so we're just going to put this in the microwave to get all that melted back down. Probably going to take about 2 minutes, and then we'll have to degas, which will take probably 2 itself, so about 4 minutes till we're injecting again. Size of my arm. So from like shoulder to hand, or hand to elbow. Hand to elbow is usually around 18. Then your shoulder is probably 2, 2.5. I almost always measure my fish, even the sunfish. I have a little 12-foot tape measure, Craftsman tapes measure, just a little tape measure. That I think the smallest sunfish I got was 3 inches, and that was at that one pond. And the biggest one I've gotten this year was 8.5, shoulder to hand. Geez, that's pretty decent gar. I want to get a dinner plate sunfish by the end of the year. Big 12-inch sunfish. So we're not going to clamp up our molds the whole way. Just putting these on, and then, well, usually this works. Come on. Like that. Then leave the ecto crawl, or nid crawl, cracked open to let if the molds cool down, I can demold faster. If the injectors stay hot, the more plastic I get to use out of the injector. So we're trying to keep the injectors warm, but keep the molds cool. It's a fight against temperatures. And I lay these baits out all spread out like this on the stool, and then I have a bench too that has the same wax and clear coat on it that's water repellent. That way the water can dry up and doesn't fade the baits when they're all in one big pile. Then they go onto, well, I'll show you in a second. One moment, please. And those ectocrawl are great for chatter bait trailers because their claws just flop through the water. Like, they almost work as a paddle. They just swing. Alright, thank you to you 9 who have been watching this. You guys have been on pretty much since the beginning and haven't left, unless you've just been switching out with people. And if there's more that I just can't see, sorry about that, but if your phone is like a minute behind, it doesn't count that you're watching the live. Then afterwards it tells me that, oh, so-and-so was watching this live stream, basically. So It doesn't say your name, but it counts up in all the status and everything. Statistics, please. Face reveal. You know, you can just go watch the one fishing one that I have on my thing, and my face is on it. What is with everybody needing to see people's faces? This is weird. I think it's weird. I don't know. I get creeped out by it. My face is on my videos. Well, most of them. Sometimes it's just easier that I don't put my face on them. Because I'm not in a setting. The way I have this set up is not the easiest to put my face on YouTube. Afterwards, we just pile our baits like this. I also am not mad that anybody asked for a face reveal. I'm just saying. I think it's weird. Yes, I have a dual injector. I would love, like, a year down the road to have a 10 by 10, 10 by 15 shed that I can turn into a shop and make all my baits out of, have packing stations and in-roof air ducts and stuff that take all of the stuff out. Because I make air vents that literally, you can stick them like at the top of your wall or in your roof and put a flap on the top, but it comes down and it just brings the air straight up. Hello to Patrick Campo Outdoors. Which one? This one. Alright, pretty close. We're gonna mix that up to get it all evened out. Alright. One minute should get this the rest of the way. Yeah. At least they're not asking for. Yeah, if somebody asked me for a gender reveal, I don't know. It should be obvious due to my voice, but I don't know. And also, if you go through my videos and actually see my face, I'm pretty sure you can figure out. I didn't even know you left, LC Bates. Did not mean to hit the microwave like that. Alright, so this is still kind of gooey. Almost there. The more you mix it up, the more even the temperature gets to all of it. So, like, the amount that was not melted has gone up, or gone down. There's more that is melted now. Okay. Just a little bit more. Ow, just smashed my finger. That's actually a good name for it, strawberry jelly. I do need a name for that color, so. Oh yeah, I remember earlier. Oh, hold on. I bought my molds already designed. Earlier somebody said about doing a custom color when I launched the website. I'm gonna do this right here. It's just all of my dual injection remelt. So, like, all my sprues and stuff. like this right here, where it's two colors and you can't separate it and remelt it as one, or remelt it as two. You have to remelt it as one. So it's just a random color. And then I have like 8 cups of that probably at this point. So when it's gone, it's gone. I mean, nope, it ain't coming back. So that can be ordered with whatever. I'll probably put a 1 week lead time on that color because I don't want to make like 5 Ned and ecto crawls and then everybody wants it in swim baits, because then I got to remelt the Ned crawls and da 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 da. So it would just be easier if I did it where I make it as people order it. But I'll get it all figured out. So the first couple of orders might be the guinea pigs for the website. But come on. There we go. Every now and then the vacuum chamber doesn't want to suction to the lid. Just got to pick it up and push it back down. I kind of want to do how Makin does it, the monthly bundle, but I don't know if I have enough. Well, I don't make jig heads like he does either, so I don't know. I might have to get something. I know for when it comes back to ice fishing season, I want to get a mold. It's called the mustache, or mustache bug, something like that, from Fat Guys Fishing. And I want to have the sales pitch as have the best mustache on the ice, or the best bling on the ice. Sell the mustache and a bunch of other things in a bundle for ice fishing. I already know that. I don't have any in that color. Do I even have any of those baits? Oh, here we go. This little fella, it's 3/4 of an inch in this color right there. So this in that color caught a 19-inch pickerel while ice fishing. I think my dad caught that one. It was either him or his friend. So, and if my dad's still watching this and not caught up in work, he'll probably say, "Oh yeah, mystery boxes would be fun." Yeah, that's a good idea. Somebody said, Lane, you said my name. What's my name for? Alright, there we go. Degas should be done. I kind of didn't pay attention to it and then just... Oh, yeah. I think the mystery boxes would be fun because then I could even do like custom color mystery boxes and then sell like a limited time stock of, depending on how big the company is at that point, 100 boxes of mystery or custom colors for bass fishing, and they come out with like, can't even get the thing up, worms like this, put them in there, a bunch of other custom worms or other custom baits, and my friend that's been on here before came up with this color, and then we screwed it up because our plastic, I must not have mixed it well enough because it's super flimsy, which is good for worms, but we made big salmon eggs out of them, and you don't want those that flimsy. And then like another custom color, these are all just in worms, but could be this one. That was just a remelt. Same, that black one wasn't. This was a remelt. And then we could have stuff like this, like stuff that's one of a kind. And then I could do even a video on them being made and watch your bait being made at this link. Da, 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 da. I don't know. I have a bunch of ideas, but I don't have a website yet, so my ideas are kind of killing me because I can't do anything about it. Just keep thinking. Oh, he sells mystery? That's what I needed to do. I checked out y'all's YouTube channel. I just didn't check out the his website. I forgot to do that. I think that's the main thing he told me to do, and I just didn't. I just went to his YouTube channel. Oops. It's probably a good thing that he's not in here, because then he would have found out that I never looked at it. I looked at his YouTube. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed. I should be subscribed to both of you, unless I misclick the button, which is known for me to do. I usually do that a lot, where I accidentally hit the subscribe button, or I accidentally hit the unsubscribe button. Although I'm pretty sure unsubscribe, it asks you to do that, so. Oh, this is gonna burn. Oh, there we go. Almost got that hot goop on my hand. And I just put it in the top one again. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, I really want to do... So I so far have like official bait videos, bait color videos or whatever. I don't remember what I call them. But it's just all the colors that will be sold that are standard, like standardized colors that I make on the fly, have in stock all the time and all that. But I want to get enough of those videos built for every color. That way I can put a link below that says, for this color, click on this link or whatever. Ooh, ouch. My glove just caught my callus again and ripped it back open. I am struggling this morning with my bail string hands. And to those of you who don't know what bail string hands are, if everybody switched out, it would be those spots on your hands from square bail strings. And no gloves, but I don't wear gloves. I refuse to wear them. Because if I don't, then I build calluses and it, ouch, never happens again. Dude, that little thing had anger issues. Lit my finger up. It was more unexpected than anything, but... Demo number 5. That puts us exactly halfway with the Ned crawls. We should be able to finish the Ned crawls this round. And then only need to do about 5 to 6 more of the ectos. And what I mean by this round is before I remelt the runners and stuff. Assuming that you said that's a great idea to me, thanks for the great idea. Because I don't see anybody else in comments right now. But if it wasn't, well, oopsies. I took somebody's thanks. But you'll get over it. I was originally debating on doing just custom colors. But I think having standardized colors and then being willing to take custom orders. Because I know if I went to go do something like that, I'd be confused because look at all the options I could have for a bait, and now I'm trying to come up with a custom. That's just, I put myself in my own shoes, if that made any sense, putting myself in my own shoes. But, okay, so it was 2 minutes. Does anybody in here, out of the 8 people that I can see right now, dislike country music before I turn up my TV a bit more? Because right now it shouldn't be too loud on camera. But I know if I turn it up by about 5 to 10, it gets really, really loud. Loud in here and loud on camera. Because I know people have said that I can hear it. And they usually appreciate it, so. Right now it's Morgan Wallen, so most people seem to enjoy that. I don't know. So if you're opposed to my music in any way, just put it in there and I probably won't care, so don't try. Got a little harsh, but I get mad at the TV when it stops playing my music, so now you should be able to hear it because I just turned it off. Oh, now it just went quiet, of course. Okay. There we go. Here goes the next injection. My favorite way to catch a bass with a soft plastic, I really enjoy fishing with the 3-inch prey bait. Just putting it on a little 2-aught beast hook. I have 3-aughts, which are too big. I need 2-aughts. Well, beast aught style. They don't have the weight. That'd probably be better with the weight on them. But it's just fun to fish with those. And the bass seem to blow up on, like the dill pickle swim baits, 3-inch swim baits. That bass was in hyperdrive, and he probably was a 10-inch bass, and that dill pickle was not getting away from him. Well, that's a bad laminated one, but you can get the point of that. That's one for my own use. I have a bunch made that I made the other day. I have 30 of these, which are 5 packs. Or 6 packs. 5 6-packs is what I'm trying to say. That's a dope thing. And that was also the 3-inch prey bait, which I think I'm going to sell under the name of a Thrasher swim bait, because that tail just thrashes through the water. So far, that's my idea. I sold that one. I had a ginormous dill pickle. One of these. That's the 7.5-inch version of the prey bait. So if I took 15 seconds on the microwave. Three-inch crappie prey bait, because this color is like a crappie in my opinion. And then 7.5-inch. This thing makes this look like it's an inch long. Yeah, I haven't even tested these. I have no idea what that tail looks like. It probably looks amazing. And I have way too soft plastic for it, but it should still catch water. And I have swim bait, jerk bait. This needs crawl too, but it's not too bad. It's not too far off. If I had worm, it wouldn't work, but yeah, I think it's $7 for one, because it drinks a 1/3 cup of plastic for one. I mean, that's a lot of plastic. So I think is what I did. Also have to get bags for him. But then, like, oh, I do not like this commercial. Please shut up. Oh, I can't skip it. Of course. My goodness. But then, like, if I take them, so this would probably be $8 or $9, which I screwed it up. So don't mind that. We'll flip it over. This side's better, because I have to do that line by hand, and I also have to make sure it doesn't do what the other side did. I have to glue it down, because it will peel out. Cold crack is what it's called. So I have to reheat that line before I inject it, and I have to get it warm enough. So it takes a little bit of time to do those too. And then if somebody wanted one that's like really crazy with polka dots through it, or zigzags, or insane stuff, it would probably go, depending, the max it would probably go would be 30. Because if somebody had me do like individual gill details and lines and skeleton bones and like crazies, yeah, you could get it for low end of $10. Polka dots would probably be 12, 13. Depending on how many. Now, if I'm going insane and putting 4,000 polka dots in there, yeah, it's going to be like 20, because it's going to take me a long time to put 4,000 polka dots in that. Ouch, don't burn me. Okay. Ecto crawls did not work. Got air in there. Didn't have enough plastic in the injector. Alright. Here come the Ned Crawl, which I know did good because they always do good. So if you have the Ned Crawl mode and you're unsure of a color you just made, if it's going to turn out good, put it in the Ned Crawl mode and it will look good. You can fool yourself into liking the color. I think we're just going to switch to doing just Ned Crawl to try and get the Ned Crawl knocked out. Because that was injection number 6, 4 more, and I need 9 more of the Ectos. And that way I can just run with it, and then I can just run with the Ecto. Sometimes I like doing just one mold. I think it seems to go faster. And then sometimes I just need to take a break and get a bunch of remelt stuff and make some crazy color, because doing stuff like this can get insane. Under 125. Do you have the Ned Crawl? Because I honestly think the Ned Crawl is 120. And it's free shipping from Epic Bait Molds. Or it might be 125. For I mean, the Ned Crawl is 100% bass fishing. I'm just trying to think of what molds I have. I don't think the prey bait is 125. Oh yeah, the Ecto Crawl mold would be good. That's a good mold. I struggle with some of the baits that I make when I go out fishing with them because the bass at that pond are like Canadian bass. Because I don't know what it is about the upper Rideau Lake, but if you put chartreuse anything, largemouth bass go insane. Smallmouth bass don't care. Smallmouth bass eat anything. But largemouth like that chartreuse. Like you could throw a chartreuse 20-inch swim bait and I guarantee they would try to bite it. Now I might be a little bit exaggerating there, but so that's the only reason is like my toxic swirl one, I don't struggle getting that one to work because it has chartreuse in it. And if you don't know what the toxic swirl is, it's this. It's milking the cow method and it just swirls. I call it toxic, but I said swirl, that way you know what I'm talking about. And then all crappie baits are extremely easy because there's just a little sunfish hole at that pond. Okay. I read your comment, Lane. I know what you mean. Of course, when I turn it up, I feel like the songs start getting quieter, which is going to make me mad. I wish I could put a Bluetooth speaker connected to the TV. I don't know how to do that. I'm not that intelligent, or if I can do that. I could probably plug it into a USB port, but I think that'd be a little over the top. And then we go to slow songs. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we gotta empty out our water bath real quick. A 2-inch sunfish on a bass rig? That was an ambitious little sunfish. Water bath is empty. We have... Okay, so see you to Lane. Thanks for watching this long. 70 minutes. Oh, and I went brain dead. Oh, it restarted all my music. That was injection number 6, I think. So I have 4 more. Now I definitely have to check. Crap. There we go. Okay, we fixed the music. Yeah. I have to count my ecto crawl real quick before I keep injecting. So 1 moment. Oh, okay. Just 3 more injections of the ned crawl. And now we have the old Jason Aldean. Three more injections. That's just using all of my injectors one more time. Alright. Just cleaning out all of our injectors real quick. All these 6-ounce bass tackle injectors. And beating up my vacuum pot in the process, or vacuum chamber. I just hit the pressure gauge with the injector by accident. And then our plastic should be ready, I think. Alright, so I need to get 2 more injections out of that, hopefully. It's looking like I might cut it close. I have a little less than a half cup left, which should be just enough to pull that off. And then we have about 3/4 of a cup in remelt. Pretty good. So we have all the lagoon bug, also formerly known as blue crawl, done. 5 packs of everything I make in that, which I might be able to show off at one point. I'm gonna have to end this before 2 hours because then it doesn't like uploading, and then I'll probably just reopen it right away. Take like a 5-minute break and then reopen the live stream. But when they're over 2 hours, they are a little rough when it comes to getting them uploaded. They're already rough getting them uploaded anyway. That's just the joys of having a YouTube channel under 1,000 subscribers. Once you have a bigger YouTube channel, it's actually a lot easier. You make money off of YouTube too once you have 1,000. Not a lot. Like, don't think all you gotta do is get 1,000 subscribers and then quit your day job. Not gonna work very well. Okay. 2 more injections. Thank you to you 9 that are in this. You've been hanging around for a decent amount of time. And music's about to get fairly loud. Jason Aldean's a little quiet. There we go. 47 on the TV. It goes to 100, I think. "30 more seconds on the plastic, and then we'll be injecting." Well, I guess I can show off my recent experimental colors. Oh, I actually need to take this one fishing. Right here. Oh. I caught a sunfish on this one already. A decent about 7-inch sunfish. All it is so we're gonna call this blue raz bug, thanks to my one friend that came up with dill pickle too. So it is just gray with blue flake, 40 thou blue flake on top, and then just a phthalo blue bottom. And then this was a copy of a remelt. I already kind of forgot the recipe, so I'll have to guess around with the recipe again. But it has like this pink color shift powder in it too, just to give it some pearlized shimmer. Not a lot of it, just enough. And then we also have Tutti Frutti, which was inspired by the same guy that came up with dill pickle. I asked him to come up with a color for me, and this is what he just told me the name and said do a pink color. And then I kind of threw ideas out there, and he said yeah, because he's not in the same spot as I am right now, so it'd be a little difficult to have him make a bait. All right. Oh. All right, we might be able to squeeze one more injection out of this. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Going to definitely be close, because that's all we have left. Right there. I think we can do it. Pretty sure I've done that before, but who knows? Hopefully I can, because then I don't have to delay it for getting everything remelted until we get back to the Ecto Pro. I don't have any bait molds that only take 1 injection, except for my smaller baits to get 1 pack. So I have one that just does 2 packs at a time, which is my tadpole, because it's a 40. Oops. Didn't mean to pull that out, but it's a 40 cup or 40 cavity mold. Try to talk too fast and I can't keep up with myself. I think once we finish the egg crawls, I'm going to stop the live stream for a second. Oh, ooh, that runner is still 100% liquid. That hurt. Anybody need Sephora beauty out there. Just had a commercial for that on the TV. Or some sort of Disney thing was also on there. You can double down, get your trip to Disney World and your makeup for it. I have no idea. I barely pay attention. Alright, they're all in the water bath. Get this mold clamped up. Ouch, 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 ouch. Woo. Did not want to line up, and that mold is hot. Wow, you can set a microwave for 55 minutes. Supposedly it was for 155, but I highly doubt it would do that. Oh, man, that mold is bad. No, I don't wear a mask. I'm in the garage, and then with a box fan blowing it out the garage door. It's slowly starting to smell in here. I'll have to open the door. Usually I don't have to open it for a decent amount of time. And then once I smell a little bit of it, then I crack the garage door to let it all flow out. But with me taking a break from the live stream in a second, that way I can let that one start uploading. I'll just get the door opened up. Oh, a lot of air just got picked up in that. Pretty sure we just made an injector plug with that. Yep. So we did not get that. Oh, wait. Maybe I misspoke. I'm 14. Turning 15 at the end of this year. Well, near the end of this year. And I was kind of away from the camera. I said 14, but if it didn't get in the microphone. Ow. Why must I keep hitting things that are still hot? I have a decent amount of years left, but if I shortened any years off by doing this, I'm not sure. So, I'll just throw it out there. Alright, we're going to try to demold these to see if they're worth anything. What is wrong with these stupid commercials? I think it was some sort of perfume or something. But it was like a film studio from the 1800s. I think it actually worked. Nope. Bubbles. Yep, bubbles. There we go. Alright, just empty out the old water bath for a second. running out of room on the stool here. Might have to switch down to the bench, which is underneath my table. Alright, I had just enough room. So those are all laid out. I'll show off all the baits that we already have made. So I'm just gonna pick this up here, walk around to right here. So we just have this little kind of shelf thing. It's supposed to take cookie trays, but I don't have them yet. So a bunch of prey baits there. A bunch more behind. And some remelt pucks back there. I just blew those up. There we go. Then we got this one here with all those. More behind that. A bunch of leeches. And some other smaller baits. Which feels like this thing. When I filled it, I must have put the one screw in a little too close. Because it acts like the back tapers in. If I would undo one of those screws, I bet you it would spring open. Well, not spring open, but loosen that up. Dill pickle and minnow belly swim baits. And then a bunch. If I can get that out, I didn't realize how I could put it. Okay. There we go. Curly tail stickworms. Just gotta make sure I didn't drop any. Okay, so there's all those baits. Thank you to everybody who's watched this, or will watch it after it goes out. Gets uploaded after it's live. Hopefully you enjoyed, found this entertaining or educational. I'll put something out before I open the next one. It won't be too far from now. Maybe 9:30 or something. Oh, sorry, sitter baits. We are just about to end this, but I'll be opening it back up in like 20 minutes max. Emailing you now. Okay, I'll look at that. Thank you to everybody that's watched this. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next live stream or the next video.